Welcome to Winter Week and welcome to our staged reading series. This is Honors Dramatic Arts 2-3. We're super excited to spend this block with you. I sort of want to share just quickly two aspects of what a staged reading is. First of all, these are 5 short plays that are written by our students behind me, and they'll introduce it one by one. It's in part of this initiative called the Mass Young Playwrights Project, where a professional playwright from Boston University and their MFA program has come in and worked with us, and that's a trip we'll take later. And that's sort of the seed of where all of these 10-minute plays came from. The other thing I wanted to quickly share is a staged reading, as you can see, is with music stands. I sort of describe it as, maybe a podcast or a radio play. They're going to be using scripts in the black binder, but the same way you can appreciate a really entertaining or engaging podcast, or back in the day, a radio play, this format or medium actually can be really interesting for storytelling. And I invite you to sort of enjoy this time we're going to be spending this afternoon. So I'm going to turn it over now to Honors Dramatic Arts 2-3.
Ghosted by Mars Marabella. An apartment bedroom, a single bed with 1 pillow is in the middle of the room. A single chair is next to the bed. Charlie, 21, walks on stage.
Oh, bed, sweet bed, we meet again.
He falls onto the bed and immediately falls asleep, snoring. Lights dim and 3 figures enter the room. 3 women slowly walk around his bed as the lights come back up.
Charlie, wake up. Get up.
Charlie startles awake and looks around, panicked. He grabs his pillow and holds it out like a weapon, pointing it at each person.
What's going on? Who are you? Why are you in my house?
Oh, you don't recognize us.
Obviously not. Look at him. He's like a deer in headlights.
That's Rich. You hear that? He doesn't recognize us.
No, that checks out.
Honestly, yeah, I can't say I'm surprised.
How the hell are you in my house? What am I doing? I should be calling the cops.
He fumbles with his phone. Sam takes it out of his hand and puts it down on the bed.
That's not gonna do much.
What? Why?
Do you really not remember us?
I would tell you if I did.
Typical. Should we tell him?
No, I want to give him a chance. The cogs will start turning soon enough.
What's going on? Am I dead? Did I die? Am I in hell?
No, you didn't die. Wait, is this what you think hell looks like?
That would be a pretty lame hell.
If you died, you'd be a ghost. You're not phasing through anything, are you?
Charlie tries to put his hand through his bed. He fails. He's not a ghost.
Nope.
Then you aren't dead.
Wait, you still haven't told me who you are.
Does Tracy from Caldwell Middle School ring a bell?
Dana from St. Joseph's Summer Camp?
Sam, Stone Grove High.
Oh.
Now he gets it.
Wait, so you're my exes. How are you here? Why are you here?
Well, we're not really here.
Not physically, at least.
Oh God, are you ghosts? Did you all die?
We didn't die, dumbass.
But if you're not dead, but you're not here, how?
We're kind of like ghosts from your past wrongdoings. Here to seek revenge.
But you're still ghosts?
It's a metaphor. Just go with it.
So, I'm asleep. This is a dream. Then I can just wake myself up. Like,
Charlie starts shaking his head back and forth, patting his face to wake himself up. Tracy steps up and grabs his shoulders to stop him.
Quit it. That's not going to do anything but give yourself a headache.
so how do I make this stop? I want to wake up.
We'll go away when we get our answers.
To what?
To why you ghosted us.
Okay, that's a big accusation. I didn't ghost.
Yes, you did.
I literally didn't. I told you all I was breaking up with you, and that's not ghosting.
Oh, really? Do you remember anything about how you did it?
Okay, maybe my methods weren't the great,
That's an understatement.
but I had my reasons.
Oh, did you now?
Yes!
And what were those reasons exactly?
Well, I
Exactly. Do you two want to hear about how he cut it off with me?
Oh, absolutely.
You don't...
Shut up, Charlie. Keep going.
We were in 7th grade together, and I had my eyes on Charlie for a while. We sat next to each other in English, and I thought he was pretty cute. back then there was this big spring dance, so I asked him to go with me, and he said yes. It was fun, albeit fairly awkward. It was fully leave room for Jesus, dance, arm's length, shuffling and all, but I enjoyed myself. We eventually got together when he asked me out, and we did it for a couple weeks. Then 1 week before school ended, I got a text from him. You know what it said?
What?
We should break up, plain and simple. And then he blocked me, and he didn't talk to me for years after that.
Ugh, you think that was bad? Listen to this.
Do we really have to?
Shut up, Charlie! The summer before freshman year, my parents sent me off to church camp like they usually did, but this time it was different. We had just moved, so we had to choose a different place. It was like every other camp I've been to, so I didn't care much. However, on the first day, I met Charlie. We instantly hit it off. We met at the lake and neither of us wanted to swim, so we just talked about science for half an hour. One thing leads to another, and I ask him out, he says yes, and we have a secret relationship for the next 2 months. Finally, the last day of camp rolls around, and he tells me he has to give me something. Of course, I think it's a gift, right? One last heartfelt goodbye.
Naturally.
Nope. It's a little sticky note with, "Let's just be friends," written on it. No number, no email, nothing else. Just like that. By the time I'm done reading it, he's already in his dad's station wagon, driving down the road.
Really, Charlie?
I just.
Now I gotta spill my story.
Oh, come on. I don't want to just.
Shut up, Charlie!
We dated for 2 years, junior year to senior year. It was great. We went to prom together, did all the couples Halloween costumes. We even made it into the yearbook as cutest couple. I was expecting us to stay together through college with how things were going, but boy was I wrong. Picture it. I'm sitting at home, packing my things to go off to college, and I get a call from Charlie. I pick up, and he tells me that he thinks we should break things off. Break up? I say, why? He responds with, things just aren't working out, sorry, and hangs up. I tried contacting him, but nothing. He blocks everything. Phone number, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, even Facebook. I didn't even know that I still had a Facebook account.
Jesus, you really are a jerk.
That's what I've been saying.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a great boyfriend.
Oh, don't get it twisted. You were a fine boyfriend. You just sucked at breakups.
Yeah, I get that now.
So, do you have an excuse for why you did it? Things were going so well.
They were. I just. Listen, you're all wonderful, but it wasn't working. Things just weren't right for me, you know?
No, I don't know. I was pretty sure we were set.
And I have no clue why you cut us off so abruptly.
And why didn't you even give me your phone number?
Were we not good enough for you?
Really, Charlie, you better have a real good answer for why you did what you did, or I'm gonna be super pissed.
It's not that easy.
There he goes. Excuses, excuses.
We're here for answers. Just give it to us straight.
Ha, well, I can't really do that
Why not?
because I'm not straight. I'm very, very gay, like flamingly, some may say.
Oh.
See, now that makes sense. You did avoid the boys' locker room like the plague.
It really does. He spent a lot of time watching the lifeguard at the lake. Like, a lot of time. More than I did. A lot of time.
So that's why you liked Link Larkin when we watched Hairspray. I knew it wasn't just an appreciation for the art of the film.
I mean, it's Zac Efron. Can you blame me?
No.
That still doesn't explain the shitty breakup tactics.
Oh, well, that was a mix of extreme social anxiety and also being deep in the closet at the point. If I could go back in time and fix how I did it, I absolutely would.
Charlie, that doesn't fix what you did. I put 2 years of my life into dating you. I'm sorry, but saying I'm gay doesn't heal it. It's a reason, but not an excuse. You hurt me. You hurt me enough for me to get resurrected by your guilty conscience, which is pretty damn bad.
No, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for causing so much turmoil. I never meant to hurt you, but I know I did, and that's entirely on me. If it means anything, it's not your fault. It was never any of your faults. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you can at least understand where I'm coming from.
We get it. At least I do. I mean, this is a much better reason than what I was thinking.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to forgive you, but I do understand. It sucks majorly. But if I don't move on, I'll just be stuck haunting you for the rest of your life. So I'll take it.
Well, now that that's all cleared up, I guess we can leave.
But before you go, I gotta say thanks.
Thanks for what?
For helping me realize that I was gay. It was a big thing, you know, kind of life-changing.
I'm gonna choose to take that as a compliment and not overthink it.
That's probably a good idea.
You girls ready to go?
Guess this is goodbye. See you, Charlie. Don't mess up like this again.
Bye. Thanks again.
He lies down and the lights dim. The three depart, leaving Charlie lying asleep in his bed. Lights up. Charlie wakes up and looks around. He takes a moment and contemplates what just happened.
Huh.
Lights down. Show's over.
Mixed Signals by Ben Monker. Living room in an apartment. Kara sits on the couch watching TV. Sounds of a weather forecast are heard in the background. Teddy walks in, sits down next to Kara, and starts looking for something.
Where's the remote? The Great British Baking Show is about to start.
You can have it in a minute. I want to see the forecast for this week.
Did you hide it?
Kara stifles a chuckle as Teddy reaches into the drawer.
Seriously, you've got to be the most petty person I've ever met. Oh, there. Wait, no, this isn't it. I've never seen this one before. What do you think it's for?
Oh, that's probably nothing.
No, seriously, it looks like an antique. There's more buttons than a keyboard, and none of them have labels, so yeah, no clue.
He inspects the remote closely, eventually pointing it at himself and pressing a button. A quick static sound is heard every time the remote is used on someone. Teddy attempts to speak, but finds that he can't.
Are you all right? Oh, I get it. It's like you're muted. That's funny. It's all right. You talk too much anyway. I don't know. Maybe I should just go back to watching the Weather Channel. If you want something, you're gonna have to speak up. It's called being assertive.
Teddy gets the idea to do charades. Kara goes along with it. During the next section, Teddy is trying to get Kara to guess the phrase, "Give me the remote."
Okay, 4 words. We should get a dog. We should. Oh, Ted! You know I'm choosing to wait. No, that's not it at all. Okay, you want me to? Yes, that's it. You want to tell me something? You want me to marry you? This is all so sudden. I need to call my parents and. Oh shit, that was wrong again. You're right. That would be stupid. Totally. Oh, I got it. You want me to give you the remote, don't you? Yeah, go ahead. I had my phone.
Teddy uses the remote on himself.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey, I can talk again. Kara, I think I figured out what the remote controls. It controls
Dramatic
people.
pause.
No shit, Sherlock.
Fine, I deserve that, but don't think you're getting out of this scot-free. That was mean. Imagine what would have happened if I was stuck like that. You probably wouldn't be laughing about it then.
Maybe you should just let me watch the weather in peace. It was a nice change of pace being so quiet for once.
That can't be what you took away from this. Besides, I'm the one with the remote.
Really? You? You're going to threaten me? Mr. Can't miss the premiere of the Great British Baking Show? You don't have the balls.
It's completely unfair. And why are you so obsessed with the weather? It's completely wrong most of the time anyway. What, do you have a crush on the weather guy or something?
Yeah, like you watch the Great British Bake Show for the camera work and the nuanced dialogue. I bet if I was an old British woman with a pastry fetish, you would have proposed by now.
That's it, too far.
Teddy uses the remote. Kara looks shocked and braces like a bomb is about to go off.
Well, I can talk. Not missing any limbs, organs in the same general location. I think I'm okay. You idiot. Do you realize what could have happened if worked?
Censor beep is heard when she attempts to swear.
It worked.
Oh. Well, I guess this could be worse.
Look, I'm sorry I shouldn't have done that, but I'm not the only one who needs to apologize. I still can't believe you don't see the hypocrisy here.
Oh, big man knows a big word. Put me back or swear to God. I'll make sure you never talk again, and I won't need the remote this time.
Seriously? You're talking a lot for someone within remoting distance.
Really? Remoting distance? That's what you're going with? You're cute when you try to be threatening. You know what? You. Let me get this straight. I'm being threatened by my good-for-nothing boyfriend while being controlled by some piece of omnipotent remote. And on top of that, I can't even swear about it.
Alright, I can tell you're having a bad day, so maybe I'll just take this remote and stay to friends for a while.
No, please. I just really like swearing, okay?
Sounds like you're willing to compromise. How about you tell me where the real remote is, and I'll put you back so we can watch the Great British Baking Show again.
Fine. It's under the couch cushion.
What?
I said it's under the couch cushion!
Teddy uses the remote. The sensor beeps become an old car horn sound.
It didn't work! This is worse.
It occurs to me that I don't actually know how to put you back.
New plan. You keep pressing buttons until either I explode or I'm going back to normal.
You had me at you exploding. I'm in.
Up next, a heartwarming story about a 93-year-old runner who just wouldn't give up.
Well, this is different. I'm sure you don't want to stay like this, though, right?
In other news, the coal strike in West Virginia has turned violent as hundreds.
Okay, point taken.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us. I reckon you should mosey on out of here before I make you.
Huh. Nope.
Damn it, Johnson. I need that case on my desk by Friday or your ass is on the line. You don't have what it takes to be a member of the force. The elephant, the gentle giant of the savannah, is lining up to the plate and home run! The Super Bake is the only pressure cooker on the market that...
No.
Repent and your sins will be saved!
No.
Live from New York, it's...
No.
I don't care that you're not a duke!
No.
Teddy, I think I'm back.
No. Oh. Whoops.
This afternoon, expect clear skies with a high of 67 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. At least now you can listen to the weather, right? Right?
Kara slaps him hard.
It's okay, we can fix this. If I just...
Kara lunges at the remote. They begin wrestling for it. During the next section, they are talking over each other.
Better grab
Kara,
your
I don't
umbrella,
trust you with this.
because
You're
we're
being
slated
irrational
for
right
a
now.
storm
Can you just
this
stop and
weekend
listen for a second?
with
We can
wind
calm
speeds of
down.
up to
I know I can
35
mess up,
miles
but
per
please
hour.
just calm down.
When Teddy says calm down, he accidentally uses the remote. Kara stops speaking wherever she is in the line. She falls to the ground, unconscious.
Oh no. No. Oh my god, what have I done?
Uses remote. Nothing happens. Whatever is used to signify the remote working is absent. Visibly panicked, he uses it again, multiple times. Still nothing.
Is it out of batteries? What's wrong? It should be...
While fiddling with it, he looks down the end and ends up using it accidentally. It works. Teddy freezes in place, as if he were paused, while still holding the remote. After a long beat, Kara gets up.
Oh, well, that was refreshing. Oh, he must have paused himself while I was out. I guess I should probably unpause him. I'll do it in a sec.
She sits down on the couch and turns on the weather. A couple seconds pass.
Meh. For some reason, I'm kind of over the weather.
Kara shuts off the weather, leaving silence as Kara takes in the weight of what has happened. She speaks remorsefully.
This wasn't what was supposed to happen, if that counts for anything. I know it doesn't. It's just that you're so loud all the time. With the yelling at the TV and the snoring, and you talk to someone you're right next to, like they're on the other side of a football field, I would have killed for some peace and quiet. So, when someone offered something that could give me that, I took it. Obviously, I had no idea what it was capable of. If I did, I would never even touch the damn thing. I know that doesn't matter now, though, because I did. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I'm sorry. I'd understand if you wanted nothing to do with me after this, but if you can find it in your heart to forgive me, after we get this settled, let's take a nice romantic trip to Hawaii and throw that stupid remote in a volcano where it belongs.
Kara stands up and takes the remote from Teddy, who is still frozen. As she is about to use it, she drops the remote. She only has time to say one word, which unfortunately for her has been censored. The remote hits the ground and activates one more time. Just like Teddy, she freezes in place as if she has been paused. This should take as long as it takes. Fade to black. End of play.
Date night, written by Bethany Foreman. A door sits stage left. A window sits a few feet more center. A wall between the two elements is suggested, but not necessary. A doormat is in front of the door on stage. The window should be dimly lit until the characters acknowledge the existence of it. There should be a bush in front of the window. There is a pretend window off stage. There is also a small ladder hidden backstage and should be slightly visible to the audience. Lights up on Noah, 14, holding a door open for Holly, also 14, who is going through the doorway. At first, Noah holds the door open and tries to go first, and so does Holly. The two awkwardly bump into each other.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was my bad.
Noah takes a step back and lets Holly through.
Hey, tonight was actually really nice.
Yeah, thanks for having me over for dinner.
Noah closes the door behind him, and there's a clicking noise. The two don't notice the sound.
Do you maybe want to do this again sometime?
I'll check my calendar and my parents, but between track and school, I think my schedule's pretty booked. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So do you know when your dad's gonna pick you up?
He said around 7:30, so sometime soon. I'll check my phone.
She reaches into her pocket, but the phone is not there. She checks all of her pockets, once, twice, 3 times. It's still not there. Noah is lost in his own thoughts, confused on if Holly meant yes or no to another date.
Crap.
Holly is pacing back and forth, and Noah snaps back to reality.
Sorry, what?
My phone, I can't find it.
There's no big deal. I'm sure you just left it inside.
Yeah, okay.
Noah isn't moving, and Holly notices.
Could you perhaps let me back in so I can grab it?
Oh, yeah.
He runs to the door and tries to open it. The door doesn't open. He rattles the doorknob again. The door doesn't open. He starts thrashing the door, trying very hard to get in. The door still doesn't open.
No, no, I cannot.
What do you mean?
I cannot open the door. Hold on, let me check for a key.
He lifts up the mat, but there's only a note that says, borrowed the key for the week, XOXO, Mom.
Shit.
What?
Hold on again.
He lifts the mat again, checks under, and puts it back down. He repeats the action again, but faster. Eventually, he gets fed up and throws the mat across the stage. He starts to pace.
Jesus!
It's fine. It's totally fine.
You okay?
Yeah. Hypothetically, how bad would it be if we were locked out?
I mean, I'd be annoyed, but I wouldn't die, per se. I'd just be up.
Okay. No big deal. Not at all. I just don't want to make you mad. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Do you have another phone?
Another one?
Yeah, another one.
No, I just have one. I don't need another.
You should get another one.
Well, do you have another one?
No, but I have a walkie-talkie.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Shit, that doesn't feel cool. Is that cool or is that weird?
It's cool, I guess.
It's not cool. You don't have to lie about that.
No, it's just that I haven't met someone who actually has a walkie-talkie before. It's unique.
No, it's stupid.
He suddenly drops to the floor, sitting down where he was standing, curled into a ball.
Oh, well, if it makes you feel better, I used to have one of those voice-repeating toys when I was a kid. That's not much different, right? Well, do you have your phone on you?
I don't have my charger back inside.
Sorry, what?
I left it back inside.
So, no key, no phone. I think we'll be fine. It's not that cold out, so at least we won't freeze.
Uh-huh.
What about the window?
Noah picks up his head, confused.
Window?
The window to your dining room.
There's a window there?
You've lived here for how long? 5 years?
Since I was 1.
So, 13 years. And you've never noticed the window right next to the door?
Nope.
Hold on. Let me try the window before you freak out. Again.
Holly
Okay.
walks to the window and jiggles it. It doesn't open. She walks back.
Nope. It was a nice try, though. Want me to check the other windows?
No, I can do that. Yeah, one moment.
Noah gets up and almost runs off stage before stopping. He turns back around and faces Holly.
Why'd you stop?
All the windows are locked.
Why not try them all?
My dad is pretty on top of locking stuff up. Since I'm a teenage boy, it's like a thing where we automatically lose trust from our dads, you know?
Not even gonna try?
I don't think I'll be successful. The only window open would be my room because I had it open for fresh air this afternoon.
Well, Why not try that window?
It's on the second floor, and judging by my grade from 6th grade rock climbing unit, I'm not suited to scale a house.
Holly sits on the ground with a hump, frustrated. Noah notices and slowly walks toward her. He hypes himself up to sit next to her, ready to make a move, and suddenly, Holly notices the ladder.
The ladder!
What?
Use the ladder!
Oh, no, that'd be too dangerous and much too high up.
If you don't do it, I'll do it myself.
Noah is taken aback at the fact that Holly is willing to climb the ladder into his room. He then remembers that it's his room and really doesn't want Holly to see it.
No, I'll go up there. Not that difficult.
He walks and grabs the ladder, getting ready to set it up on the side of the stage, facing backstage. Holly returns to the door, jimmying the doorknob to occupy the time.
Easy setup, right?
Right, just make sure the angle between the ladder and the wall is enough to support you, right? So it won't fall.
He sets up the ladder, but the angle is not big enough to hold him. He takes one step on the rung and the ladder starts tipping backwards, with him on it. It falls, landing with Noah underneath it. He lands with a thud on his back. Holly runs over to him.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Holly lifts the ladder off of Noah and starts to help him sit up.
I'm fine. It's okay.
You just fell from a ladder. I don't think you're fine.
I think I'm fine.
She starts checking to make sure he hasn't broken anything.
I don't have any broken bones, see?
Your adrenaline might say otherwise. You're not Superman. Hold still for just a few moments, okay?
Yeah, okay.
She notices that his finger is bleeding. She pulls a Band-Aid out from her pocket and places it on Noah's finger. Lingering for just a brief moment, they sit in a comfortable silence. After a few seconds, Noah realizes that Holly is no longer checking on him, but rather just looking at him.
All set here?
Yeah, all set. I'm sorry that bruises can be fixed with Band-Aids.
I don't mind.
Suddenly, Noah gets up and runs to the bush under the window.
What are you doing?
Getting your phone back.
From behind a bush? But my phone is still inside.
Noah grabs a rock from behind the bush and smashes it through the window.
Oh my god!
It's okay. Trust me.
You just broke a window! I don't think that's okay!
It's fine.
He reaches into the house and unlocks the window and pushes it up.
I swear to God, a cop is coming to come by and arrest you.
He climbs into the window and falls into the house. A thud is heard.
Oh my god. Are you...
I'm okay. I promise.
A clicking noise is heard, and the door opens with Noah standing at it with her phone in his hand. The sound of a car pulling up starts to get loud. A car horn beeps. The two snap out of the silenced trance.
See you later?
Holly walks over to Noah and takes her phone. She walks a few steps away, pauses, and then turns back around to face Noah. She walks back to him and gives him a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, I think my schedule just miraculously cleared up.
Holly walks offstage, and Noah leans against the doorway, holding his cheek. All of a sudden, a notification sound goes off. Noah grabs his phone from behind the door and checks it.
Make sure to check for more broken bones. Smiley face.
He types on his phone.
Will do, doctor.
He pauses, thinks, then deletes the message.
Nope, that sounds stupid. I'll just like it.
Eight to 9 by Ellie Brogan. Setting, Tartufo Restaurant in Newton, Massachusetts. 8 o'clock p.m. Lights up. The lighting is bright. Lydia is sitting at a small table meant for two. Another table is set up nearby. Across from Lydia, a seat remains empty. Lydia checks her watch.
8:05. He's only a few minutes late.
Lydia drums her fingers on the table as she looks around at her surroundings. Sarah enters stage right, holding a notepad and a pen. She stops next to Lydia's table.
Hello, my name's Sarah, and I'll be your waitress for the evening.
Sorry, I'm not ready to order yet. I'm still waiting for someone. First name, Jacob.
Well, if I see him, I'll send him over. What time is he supposed to arrive?
5 minutes ago. He's probably just caught in traffic.
What does he look like?
Oh, you know, tall, light brown hair, blue eyes, kind smile.
The stereotypical boyfriend image.
What?
Nothing. Let me know if you need anything. I should let you know that we have a limit for how long people can sit at a table without food. Do you want something to drink?
Water, please. And a salad.
All right, it'll be out in a minute.
She exits stage left. Lydia digs through her purse, pulling out her phone.
8 o'clock at the Tartufo on the 25th. Everything's correct, but where is he?
She pulls out a pen and begins to doodle on the napkins. Time passes as Lydia draws. It is now later in the evening. Lydia dials a number on her phone, putting it to her ear. Voicemail beeps.
Hey, Jacob. It's 8:15 and I'm at the restaurant. I was wondering if we were still on for tonight. I mean, just let me know, okay? I love you. Bye. Voicemail sucks.
Sarah enters stage left and walks by, and passes in front of Lydia's table.
Still not here?
He's coming. Traffic is always horrible during rush hour.
Thought rush hour was over, like an hour ago.
Lydia ignores her, looking away.
Do you want to order something in the meantime? We have spaghetti and meatballs, salads. Anything sound interesting?
The spaghetti and meatballs sounds great.
All right then. Are you sure your date's going to arrive?
Yes?
I'm sorry. That was out of place. Let me know if you need anything else.
She exits stage right, leaving Lydia alone again.
He's going to come. He's going to be here.
She checks her phone again.
No texts.
Her phone pings as she looks at it.
Oh!
Her face falls.
Oh, it's Allie.
She types a response.
Nice to hear from you too, sis.
As the message sends, Lydia leans back in her chair.
Where is he?
Time passes, now much later in the evening. The plates are no longer on the table. Sarah enters from stage right and puts up the chairs on the second table. She sees Lydia and pauses.
You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
We're going to be closing soon, by the way. You've already paid.
Okay.
Can I sit? You look like you could use a friend.
Sure. I don't think Jacob will be using it.
Do you come by here often?
Not really. Jacob said that this place was good, so we decided to go out here. And it's really nice here. The food's delicious.
I'm glad to hear that. It seems like you like this Jacob guy a lot, if you're willing to wait this long for him.
I do. He's kind and gentle and is great to be around. He's really busy though, so I don't see him that often. This was supposed to be our 2-year anniversary, actually. But he's not here. So we'll have to try again another time.
Does this happen a lot?
It's happened once before, a month ago. He was half an hour late, but he tries.
Yeah, I had that happen once. Great guy, super busy schedule, almost had no time for me. We lasted a year.
What happened?
He stood me up because of a project, so I called it all off.
Oh,
I had other things to do anyway. Work, pottery, college. I'm not that hung up over it.
did he always make you do the laundry?
No. Does Jacob do that?
Yup. It drives me crazy, but he claims that he doesn't know how to do it. But that's just a part of his charm. Anyway, you said you're a student?
Yeah. I take ceramics at UMass Boston. Hopefully I get a chance at a studio somewhere, but until then, I work here to make ends meet. Clay isn't cheap, you know. What do you do?
I'm a political science major, actually, and I do horseback riding in the fall, but between school and work, I haven't had much time for anything else.
How long have you been riding?
As long as I can remember. I just do it for fun, though. I'm too scared to go competitive.
You could do it. I could totally see you up there doing... What are you doing again?
Steeplechase.
Doing steeplechase and winning blue ribbons for it?
Really?
Sure. I'd come watch you compete if I could. You seem like you're really passionate about it.
Wow. That would be great. My horse's name is Marble Rye.
Like the bread?
Yeah, I named her that because she has a swirling white birthmark on her that makes her look like marble rye bread.
That's actually a really clever name.
Really? Jacob thought I should name her something like Dark Storm. Jacob doesn't really like my competitions. He says that horse people annoy him. It's probably why Jacob doesn't spend time with me. That and my busy schedule.
That's ridiculous.
She checks her watch.
The restaurant closes in 15 minutes.
She stands up and moves to leave.
Wait,
She writes something down and gives it to Sarah.
here's my number. I could use another friend.
Sarah takes the piece of paper, before scribbling on her own number on another napkin.
Here's mine. I never got your name, by the way.
Lydia, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Maybe he'll show up? Don't worry about it, Lydia. You deserve someone who loves you for who you are. Just my 2 cents.
She exits off stage right. Lydia's phone pings and she looks at it. It's a text from Jacob.
Sorry, babe, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Wait for me, okay? Is he serious?
She looks around. This takes as long as it takes. She gathers her things and stands up and calls off stage.
Hey, Sarah?
Sarah steps on stage, ready to leave for the day.
Yeah? Wanna go get a drink?
Sure.
Lydia and Sarah exit the restaurant together. Fade to black. End of play.
Young Love by Amelia Furlong. A high school cafeteria. A free blocker right after school. Not many kids around. Liam and Audrey have been sitting at a table for a while now. Caleb recently joined them. Maybe he's still awkwardly standing, trying to decide when to sit. Audrey is trying desperately to flirt with Liam, as always. It is all going right over Liam's head, as always.
What color are my eyes?
I don't know. I feel like you know what color your eyes are better than...
What color?
Well, fine.
Sorry,
Brown?
I guess.
they're actually hazel.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got a 72 on my bio test.
huh?
Huh?
I got a 72 on my bio test.
Oh.
Oh,
I have another one next week and a physics one today. My guidance counselor says that...
I don't really like hazel eyes that much.
Why?
They're just so basic and boring.
Oh, I think they're fine.
You do?
I mean, I guess so.
Aw, thanks. Personally, I really like blue eyes.
I have blue eyes.
I guess you do.
So what are you guys doing after...
I like them because they're so rare.
You know, green eyes are even rarer. I have green eyes, and I think that's really cool.
Caleb pauses politely to let Audrey and Liam react to his story before he continues.
Cool.
Cool.
Was that a good time to pause?
Excuse me?
Well, my mom says I tend to throw information at people, and in order to hold a successful conversation, I need to slow down. Apparently, it's a very essential conversation skill. Anyways, so, as I was saying, according to...
Whose hands do you think are bigger?
What?
Whose hands do you think are bigger? Mine or yours? Everyone tells me I have really large, manly hands. I mean, for a girl of my petite size.
What?
Hold up your hand, let's measure.
Liam does what he's told and holds up his hand. Liam's hand is clearly larger than Audrey's.
Mine's bigger.
Liam looks at his hand and then at Audrey. He smiles awkwardly, so Audrey pulls her hand away slowly.
Do you think it's weird that I think they go really well together? That's probably really weird.
I mean, yeah. My hand is huge, yours is tiny. Can you imagine having one hand that's that much bigger than the other? You look insane.
Well, actually, my dad says there's this thing called localized gigantism, or
Yeah, that'd be so silly. Liam, you're so silly. This is why guys are just so much better. I really like spending time with you.
Audrey regrets being so direct.
You guys, I really like spending time with you guys. Guys are so much easier. All my friends are guys because girls are just so dramatic.
Really?
Audrey rolls her eyes.
Yeah, all my friends are guys too.
They don't have to be just friends though.
Audrey stops, again realizing what she's saying. She looks at the floor or starts playing with her nails.
Are you saying I should date one of my friends? Because I'm supportive, but I'm not, like, into that.
Yeah, no, me neither. I'm just saying, you know what? Never mind.
Really, really long pause. Maybe they start to open their computers or a book. Liam doesn't mind. He would have liked to keep talking with Audrey, but whatever. Caleb is used to awkward silences. Audrey looks like she's about to start talking a couple times. At some point, Audrey sneezes and then apologizes.
What are you up to after school today?
That's what I was about to ask. What are you guys doing after school? My mom says you can come over if you want.
Oh, I think I'm busy. Sorry, Caleb.
So, Liam, what are you doing after school today? Maybe we could...
Nothing really. It's my last day of school before we go to Washington.
Washington, D.C. or Washington State?
Washington?
Washington State.
Washington?
I'm going for a week and a half
A week and a half?
for a basketball tournament. This one's really important for college recruitment.
College?
I used to play basketball, and then...
Caleb, please. Washington. A week and a half? College? It's like I don't even know you.
Audrey fakes a laugh. Again, she realizes that she's being too direct. She smiles as so not to freak out Liam. Audrey is panicking in the most basic teenage girl way possible. Caleb tries to fill the awkwardness with the best way he knows how.
I've never actually been to Washington. My dad thinks it's a little too long to drive, and my mom is terrified of planes. You know, as the fourth largest country in the world, only after Russia, China, and Canada, the diameter of the United States west to east is really quite large, expansive. For example, the distance to Boston to, say, Seattle is approximately 2,489 miles. That is if you travel by plane. If you're traveling by car, or by truck, or by bike, or by foot, or you get the gist. You're looking closer to 3,045 miles. For reference...
Caleb receives a look from Audrey. Stop talking.
Anyways, geography is cool.
So, Liam, if my plans for tomorrow were to free up, what are you up to?
Nothing much, really. I guess I'll go for a run, and maybe to the mall. Apparently there's a pool at the hotel, and my swimsuits from last summer are too small.
Maybe I could come? I bet we could pick you a great-looking swimsuit.
Well, it's the middle of winter, but I gotta do it. You're welcome to come. It's probably good to have a girl's opinion.
Audrey should speak this line really quickly. Good diction, but very, very fast. Just totally desperate.
Well, I think you'd look great in anything.
What?
Nothing. It was stupid anyway.
No, Audrey, don't be like that. It's not stupid. I want to hear what you have to say.
Fine. I think you'd look good in anything, so it doesn't really matter what suit you get.
Finally getting it. Interested.
Okay.
Finally getting it. A little grossed out.
Okay.
I mean, only if you want.
No, yeah. Yeah, I'd really like that.
You would?
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So am I invited?
No.
End of play.
So folks, we're still probably going to leave early, but I just wanted to take 1 minute. And again, this is part of our 10-minute playwriting unit with Mass Young Playwrights. And I thought before we dismiss, it'd be great to acknowledge the 5 playwrights today. So I'm going to remind you of the titles and ask them to come up, and then we can applaud, give them one final bow. The 5 plays you heard today were Ghosted by Mars Marabella, Mixed Signals by Ben Monkern, Date Night by Bethany Foreman, 8 to 9 by Ellie Brogan, and Young Love, that final one by Amelia Furlong. Cool. All right. You've been a great audience. I think we're close enough to 3:10. What do you think? Does that make sense? Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.